Down here on the court after the Terriers roll over Medgar Evers, 122-58. To my right is Trey Quartlebaum. We'll talk to him in just a second. To my left, though, it's Larry Moreno, who really became the show down the stretch of this game. First of all, how did it feel to make your collegiate debut?
It felt amazing. I was out for a whole year due to my injury, and I've just been working hard trying to get back on the court. And the fans showed me love, so it was just an amazing feeling.
All right, let's talk about that love, because down the stretch, the only question was whether you would finally get your first points. And I know you tried, but you had some bad luck at the rim.
Yeah, every shot, it seemed like it was good, and they went in and out. But my main objective of the game was to get out there, have fun, and get my teammates involved, and not turn the ball over.
It's the first time in a long time you've played against someone that wasn't on your own team. How did it feel to finally get out there?
It felt great. Like I said, this is my first game back, so everything just felt amazing.
All right, how do you feel now, having seen the floor for the first time in college?
I feel great about myself. Like I said, I've been working very hard, and just being on the court, that was like the best feeling I could feel right now. I'm just very happy.
Well, congratulations. Next up for you, some points.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of points, let's turn to the man on my right. It's freshman Trey Quartlebaum. He scored 20 tonight. He had 18 in the second half, and you were on fire, young man. How'd that feel?
It felt good. My team was just putting me in positions to get shots, and they put trust in me, and I just had to stay confident.
Now, coming into this game, a team that St. Francis beat last year by 50, you were on the sidelines. You were not here. You had committed to the school, but you weren't enrolled yet. You knew that this should be a game that's fairly easy, and at the beginning it really wasn't, because it was a track meet, and eventually you guys were able to pull away. What made the difference tonight?
Coach was stressing defense. They're like the team. They push the ball really fast, so we're trying to work on our defense, get an on-ball defense, backdoor, stuff like that, just to get better going down through the season.
It seems like you had a much better night shooting from the far side of the court here behind us than you did from this side. What happened there?
I don't know. We practice on the side. I'm used to it.
Yeah. When you get into a zone like that, what does it feel like?
It feels like I can't miss, but I know how to play the right way, trying to get my teammates involved and stuff like that. Just let it come to me. Don't force anything.
Now, coming into this game, you had not hit a field goal. Your only 2 points had come at the foul line, and you were shooting the lights out tonight. Where do you go from here?
Just keep playing my game. Don't force anything. Like tonight, the shots were there, so I was taking them. So just going through the season, just let it come to me, and don't force anything.
After the 2 losses at Longwood and NC State, how important was it for you guys not only to be back home, but to get back in the win column?
It was important for us because our goal is to win the games, no matter who we play against. So just going against Longwood, NC State, those 2 losses, we knew we had to get one back here.
Congratulations on a 20-point night, game high for the Terriers. Trey Quartlebaum, we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
Trey Quartlebaum, Larry Moreno. Now we bring in the head coach, Glenn Braica. Coach, congratulations on the victory. I'm juggling the microphone here. It wound up being an easy one, but for a little while there in the first half, it was a little bit tighter than you would have wanted.
Yeah, these games are hard to play. I thought it was a good game for us because I thought they did some really good things with the back doors, and which we haven't really seen teams do that in a couple of games, and they're very hard to guard off the bounce. So I thought it was a good game for us in that we had to work on stuff like that. It was good.
Almost like they were running a Princeton offense, a lot of back doors.
And they play fast, and they set some ball screens, so it's all things we have to work on.
It started to be a track meet there toward the end of the first half. They were hitting threes. You guys were hitting threes. Is that the kind of game that you want just to have your guys involved in for a change of pace?
We want to guard better, to be honest with you. And we want to play fast on offense, so we don't want to give up points on the other end. So.
All right, let's talk about the offense. Trey with 18 in the second half, 20 on the night. He had double digits from virtually everybody on the floor. The only guy who didn't score was Larry Moreno, and I know in a route like this, you don't want to embarrass the other team, but when the crowd gets into it like they do every time Larry touches the ball, what do you think as the head coach?
Well, the poor kid, he's been injured since he got here. He's going to be a terrific player for us. I believe he's going to be a 1,000-point scorer for us. So he's a terrific player. But he's been hurt. He's been hurt last year and part of this year. And, I think everybody just wanted him to get his first couple of points. But, he's a really good player, and, he's going to have a nice future here.
When you get a night like this from Trey, is it not a bad question to ask. What's next for this kid? He was only a freshman. He's playing his 5th game.
Well, he's going to be a good player. He competed at NC State against the highest level competition and all the other games. And the thing that he does is when he goes in the game, he does the little things that you need done. See, a lot of times with freshmen, they think they have to score to prove that they can play. That's not it. You got to guard, you got to be in the right positions, you got to move the ball, you got to know what we're doing. He does all that stuff. So finally today he got on track offensively, which is fine. And he's going to be a really good player. We got some really good young players.
No surprise from what you got out of Chauncey tonight, but Yaya Evans had his best night of the season so far, and you were able to work Jordan Williams in, and I know that was important to you too.
Well, Jordan and Larry have been out. Jordan was out about a month, and Larry's been out pretty much since the start of practice. So, you know, I wanted to get them some minutes here today. You know, we can't play 13 guys every day, and it probably won't be the same 10 that we play every game. You know, it'll change from time to time, but I did want to get their feet wet and get them back in the mix. Both guys are very good players, and they have a chance to really help us. We're pretty deep. We got some guys, and we're going to have to figure it out rotation-wise.
Let me get back to Yaya. Is that more of what you want to see from him?
Yeah, he was aggressive today, and he didn't force offense. He kept the game simple on offense. He took open shots, and he went to the glass. He has to be a rebounder for us. He has to defend better. He has to guard ball screens better. But today he was aggressive. I wanted to throw him back in late in the game because I wanted him to build confidence. So I thought this was a good game for him.
Last thing, I'll ask you the same thing I asked Trey, coming off the losses at Longwood and NC State, and with 4 straight away games coming up after this one. Number one, how important was it to be able to take advantage of your home court again, and how important was it to get back in the win column?
Yeah, it's important, but none of these games are going to determine our season. We got to try and get better as the year goes on. But we want to win as many games as we can, and it's an important game. It's in the right spot in the schedule, and you know, listen, this level of Division I is tough because you play a lot of road games early, you play a lot of money games and stuff, and you got to survive it, you know. So we got to learn from everything we do. We got to learn from this game. We got to learn from NC State. We got to learn moving forward, and we have a chance to be a good team, but it's only a chance. You know, we can't anoint ourselves anything. We got a lot of work to do. We're nowhere near where we have to be.
Talked about coming in, you're still doing a chemistry experiment, trying to find the right mix. What kind of answers did you get out of tonight's game?
We'll watch the tape and evaluate, but I think the one thing in the past, we've had trouble with these games because, you know, now it was easy today because we could score. And coming into the season, I really didn't think we could score like that. I thought we'd be better defensively than we are, and I didn't think we'd be able to score. And it turns out we can really score the ball, I think, and if we can tighten up the defense and some other things, rebounding, we'll be all right. But again, it's only a chance. We got to go out and put the work in and get better and try to improve every day.
Congrats on the win. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Mark.
122-58 is the final. The Terriers improved to 2-3, and Pete McCarthy will send it back up to you for the